I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I know it's going to be one of the best fights on the card, if not fight of the night.
It might steal the show.
If I can go 12 rounds with him, and beat him, I can go 12 rounds with anybody. I really don't care about if people think I'm vulnerable. If anything, I like it.
We saw in that fight you were not a risk. But
yeah, but maybe they think that, they see something.
But do you have any final messages for Madrimov?
To him, not really.
Welcome to a special Fight Week edition of The Ring Podcast. My name is Ricky Somponpakdi, and I am here with undefeated junior middleweight Vergil Ortiz Jr.
And they're fighting on the inside as this crowd begins to buzz, and Kavalauskas doesn't look great. A body shot sends him down, drops again. Vergil Ortiz Jr. Knockout number 18, win number 18.
Vergil, how you feeling right now, man?
I feel great, man. Ready to go. It's fight week, and just want to get it on and get out of here.
Yeah, I hear that, man. We're in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia right now, and arguably one of the greatest cards in the history of the sport that a lot of people are saying. Is it a little tough, having that all these big names on the card and to not somewhat get starstruck, to be a part of the whole mix and whatnot?
It's not, man. The last time I got starstruck, I think it was with Canelo in 2016. So it was actually when I got announced the Golden Boy. I got starstruck when I met Canelo, and I think I met Oscar the same day. So I was just like, oh, what's going on? It was crazy. But I think after that, I was just like, no, I'm cool now. I just kind of don't. I'm in the mix now, and I know everybody. So it's just another day.
Yeah.
Now.
That was your fight against Ernesto Hernandez.
How do you know that?
I'm a boxing guy. I know.
Right.
That was on the Liam Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
that's
Dallas.
Right. Yeah.
How was that, by the way? That was at Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, that was at the Cowboy Stadium. Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun, man. There was a lot of my friends and family went. I could hear them cheering. It was empty. I was like the second fight, but I could hear everyone, and it was badass, And I stayed for the whole fight and watching Canelo from ringside. I remember all the fires. They were far away, but I could feel all the fire, the heat from the flame. It was crazy, but that whole environment was pretty cool.
I can imagine you being a Dallas kid and growing up and how surreal that probably was for you. And then you fast forward to now, you're fighting on one of the biggest cards, of the year, and you're fighting Israil Madrimov. A lot of people see it as a 50-50 fight. How do you feel going into this fight this week?
I feel very, I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I know it's going to be one of the best fights on the card, if not fight of the night.
It might steal the show.
It might.
Yeah.
It has the potential to, for sure. I'm just really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I really am. This is what I look forward to the most. Like I like my downtime, but sometimes I'm a little bit too much into the downtime. I'm like, okay, I gotta fight again. Like, let's go. I get a little antsy about it.
Yeah, that's understandable. It's a big fight. It's a big opponent. Madrimov is a tricky guy. He's got a very unique style, and it's kind of hard to time him in the ring. And we saw that when he fought Bud Crawford. But you being the pressure fighter, you having the aggressive style, what do you have to do to set the tone early and take control of the fight?
Without giving away too much, just be myself, man. Just don't think about it too hard. I think the main problem Crawford has was he was thinking too hard about it. Just be simple.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, easy does it. Yeah.
Easy does it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a fight. As a boxing fan, I truly think it's a 50-50 fight, and I'm excited to see the two styles clash. But going back to the Bud Crawford fight, I'm sure you've been watching a lot of film on Madrimov. You said that Bud was thinking too much, but was there anything that you feel that Bud did that you do better that will possibly solidify your win, whether that's decision or knockout against Madrimov?
Yeah.
What would that be?
I'm not gonna say.
You can't tell us, man.
No.
You can't even give us a little bit.
I'll tell you after.
Or we'll see it.
We'll see.
But you have this fight in front of you, and I want to go back to August. Against the fight against Serhii Bohachuk. It was a tough fight for you, and it was the first time you went to a decision, and it's the first time you got dropped. But you was one of the craziest fights I saw last year. You guys went at it toe to toe, and it was a fight of the year candidate. But what were some of the lessons in that fight that you're going to take into this one?
Some of the lessons, I don't know about if I'm taking any. I'm taking some kind of lesson out of it, but I think what I'm taking the most out of it is that I can go to 12 rounds, because there's, there was some doubt in some people's eyes. Oh, can he even go to 12 rounds? He hasn't gone the whole 12 rounds yet. Can he go to 12 rounds with an elite fighter, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if someone will count Sergey as an elite fighter, but what I will say from sparring him and sparring everyone else is that he has like the most insane conditioning out of anyone that I've been in the ring with. If I can go 12 rounds with him, and beat him, I can go 12 rounds with anybody.
Yeah.
So, that doubt, that small doubt I had in my head, how am I going to feel going 12 rounds? It's gone.
Yeah. So you felt a little like a sense of relief. Like, man, I got that. Like that was
in a way, dude, like that's there. Not all the fights are going to be like that, and even if they are, it's not going to be as hard as that.
Yeah. Was it were you a little surprised as to like how you guys were just trading and he like the chin he had on him?
No,
not at all.
No.
Oh man, I mean, like it was. I personally, I thought you were gonna knock him out. I had you stopping him sometime late, but man, he was tough. But I was really excited to see how you came out on top in that fight, and it's setting up for bigger fights for you. And I think, what does that say about your mentality, right? You were in just a rough and rugged fight in the 12-rounder, and you're going straight to Madrimov. Where does that mentality come from? Because most guys wouldn't.
Yeah. I would like to say that it's just I'm just like that, but I think my dad really instilled it into me. My dad was always tough on me. With you could call it tough love or whatever, but like he built me this way. So I'm just he made me like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you he made you like that, but is there any of it has to do with the fact that like there were some people criticizing like, oh, Vergil looked kind of vulnerable and stuff like that. So you want to prove people wrong that, nah, I'm going to go in there and fight the next best guy, Madrimov. And it was possibly going to be Boots.
I really don't care about if people think I'm vulnerable. If anything, I like it because, people might think that I'm some kind of, wuss now. Whatever. But
I don't think anyone thinks you're a wuss. I don't think we saw in that fight you were not a wuss. But
yeah, but maybe they think that, they see something, maybe that's why these fights are being made easier. I'm all for it. I'm all for that mentality. It's just gonna work into my favor. I believe. But I really don't care what people think. Mm-hmm. I really don't.
Yeah. But getting back to the card again, Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol rematch.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see the first fight. I was on a flight. Mm-hmm. I forgot where, but I was flying somewhere. Otherwise, I would have watched it. But
you see any highlights of it or anything?
I've seen highlights. Mm-hmm. That's the thing, but I can't paint the whole picture because I only saw a little bit. So I'm not gonna tell you who I thought won because I don't know I didn't see the fight. But
if you had to predict who you're gonna take in the rematch,
man, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I really don't because they're gonna make adjustments from what I didn't even see. So, it's really hard. I should watch it. I should do some homework while I'm here. Actually,
but you're focusing on your own fight.
Yeah, exactly. Fair. But it's gonna be an entertaining fight. That's really all I can say. I'm excited to watch that one.
Any other ones on the card that you're excited to see? You got Shakur.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Shakur and Schofield fight. I'm excited to see Carlos Adames. We train together as well. With I'm Big Bang, that dude's huge, man.
Yeah,
I would not want to take a.
I saw him knock out Joe Joyce up close and personal in London. Ooh, he hits hard.
Yeah, he hits hard. I would not want to be on the other side of that. But honestly, I want to see all the fights, man.
Yeah,
I really do.
Well, we appreciate your time here. Wish you the best of luck. But do you have any final messages for Madrimov and a final message to your fans?
To him, not really. It's whatever. We'll just be in the ring. To the fans, just tune in, watch the fight, man. I don't know exactly what time, but I'll announce that the day of soon, hopefully. And just stay tuned. Watch the whole card. Just watch the whole card. You won't regret it.
Vergil Ortiz, we appreciate the time, man. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.